I'm Emmie, and these are my Mutleys. This is Romeo. Say hi, say hi, say hi. This is Malloy, the instigator, and this is Nellie, the boss. Yeah, get away. So I'm always talking about how my dogs keep me sane, while at the same time driving me insane, so I'm not really sure how that works. But anyway, those are my Mutleys, and I am Nellie. I'm not Nellie, I'm Emmie. Oh my goodness. And I'm Emmie, and I have PKD, and so I make videos talking about life with PKD. Today I'm actually going to talk about the mixed feelings I have about starting tolvaptan. Tolvaptan is, as far as I know, the only approved treatment for PKD. I was diagnosed when I was 21, and I have been told since then many times the only thing to do is to keep a watch on things, maybe try to keep my blood pressure under control, and when my kidneys fail, then I'll go on dialysis. So not a lot to go with. But fairly recently, within the last few years, there has been a treatment. It's tolvaptan, and you take it, you pee a lot, you drink a lot, and somehow, magically, it helps to preserve your kidney function. So it doesn't keep people off dialysis forever, but it does elongate the time. And I think the last thing I heard was approximately for every year you take it, there's a year to 2 years longer than would be expected for you to not have to need dialysis, which I think is pretty cool. When I was first starting to be evaluated for it, my kidney function was in the 30s, which would have been awesome by the time all the evaluations got done. And here, the evaluations include things like MRIs of your brain and of your kidneys. Lots of blood work, lots of tests, to make sure that you're a good person for it. Sorry, one of the things I have to do is drink constantly, all the time. Lots. It's exhausting. But one of the things that I do is I have to drink a lot. And one of the things that it does is, what I think is a lot now is apparently nothing compared to when you start taking this medication. I'm on a couple of groups on Facebook that talk about people who are already taking it, and the consensus back is you can be drinking 3 to 7 liters a day. That's a lot of liters. Some people give hints of how to do it, ice cold, giant mugs. What I'm finding for myself is that if I drink out of a, say, 500 milliliter thing, I'm a lot more likely to drink several of them and thus hit my goal, which is right now 2 liters a day. Then if I get a big 1 liter thing, I seem to drag out drinking it and never quite finish, so I never get to 2 liters. So for now at least, I am drinking smaller containers more often. But tolvaptan is cool. The side effects, the main big side effect is liver failure. Now, luckily, it does not continue to fail if they take you off it. You rebound really quickly. But because of that, for the first year and a half, you have to take a liver function test every month. And then they, lengthen it out a little bit after that. So it becomes every 3 months, and then eventually I think every 6 months. Hello. This one, every time I'm on the phone, she starts to get it all up in my grill. And this one just knows me. Hey. Let me make this video, y'all. Come on. And so I'm excited to take it because, hey, who doesn't want to keep some kidney function and not go on dialysis anytime soon? This girl. But also, it's a little daunting to think that how much I have to drink, pee, including having to get up in the middle of the night for most people to go. I'm not a great sleeper to begin with, so the getting up in the middle of the night does not, almost guarantees that I will not go back to sleep. I may lay it back down, but I probably wouldn't be able to get back to sleep. Of course, this is not very different from my life as it is, so it's not enough to deter me, but it is something to think about, you know, like I'm excited about the idea of arresting the kidney function decline where it is. Because right now I can still pee and I can still function and I don't have to be on a machine. Those are good things to me. And I'd like to keep those good things. But I'm still a little, like, what if we want to go somewhere, we want to go visit somebody? Not that there's a whole lot of visiting going on right now. We are locked down just like everybody else with the COVID. But the idea, now I have to keep in mind that I may have the idea of traveling, but I don't actually travel that much. And now that I know that the gas stations bathrooms and the truck stop bathrooms are open, if we do decide to go somewhere, even to just a park, I do have somewhere I can go, which is a big thing to me because I'm one of those people who's very fussy about the bathrooms that I will use. And one thing that I loved when I moved to Canada 5 years ago was discovering that overall, these are the cleanest bathrooms I have ever seen. I mean, you just go in and stuff is sparkling. I love it because I'm not quite as determined to not use a bathroom not in my house as I used to be. Still don't really like it, but I can work with it. Okay, enough out of you. I'm done. Okay. So the biggest thing is just the fear of the unknown. Right now, I kind of know how my body's doing and what it's doing and whatnot. When I start a new drug, I don't, and that's scary. Now, I'm gonna do it anyway, and in fact, I should be able to start it within the next month. So once I start it, I'll probably make another video and just to say how it's going, because right now it's all about what I've heard, what I think, what I hope, what I fear, but not what I know. And so once I actually get to know something, I think I can come back and say, hey, this is what I know. Until then, I am just gonna hang out. I'm currently planting things. I have a little container garden for the first time. And I discovered that I plant things that I don't eat, which probably isn't that smart, but you live and learn. But I do like flowers, so I planted some flowers and hopefully they will grow. They're growing, but nothing's really blooming, but I think I waited a bit late in the season. Another one of those, sorry, I had to check to see if I could find all my dogs. Another one of those growing lessons. Anyway, I'm good now. Thank you. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, you know, all that stuff. Bye. Romeo! Romeo! There's my boy. There's a rotten boy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey. There's my rotten.